Hey, what's going on, guys? Tom over here at the Renegade Racing Channel. A lot of people have been asking for an update on the Corvette. Well, as you can see, it's being used as a shelf right now. All right. So with that, let me go ahead and explain that. So we're actually, one of the reasons why we've been kind of slow on getting an update and getting working on this thing is we're building a shop in the back of the yard. Me and my wife just bought this house about 6 months ago, so didn't really have a place to work. So now the shop's being built, so we'll be able to do some more things. And we've got great things in store for that. So whenever you see it, we're talking about dyno, lifts, everything you could possibly imagine. So stay tuned. Make sure you hit the smash button on that like button. Is that good?
No, smash that subscribe button.
Hey, all right, we'll cut that out. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. We got a lot of crazy things in store. So right now we are doing an update on the Corvette. So I know it doesn't look like much because it's sitting here, but we have some great news in store. This is what we got. So everybody, you know, now that the world record for the H pattern car has been broken and set by the man Joel Steele in the red Mustang, I know everybody's seen it. The fastest H pattern car in the world, 681 and a quarter. That is ridiculous. So Joel's building a new car to compete this year. And with that being said, me and him are pretty much neighbors. We don't live too far from each other. He hit me up and said, "Hey man, you still building the Corvette with the Mustang motor in it?" I said, "Yeah." He's like, "Come over to the shop and get all this stuff." So he, on his new car, he's going with Haltech setup on it. And he's like, "Man, I got everything Holly for that car." Not only that, he said, "Yeah, I'm just going to put these turbos in the box too." So we got the turbos off the fastest Mustang in the world and everything that he had on the car, wiring wise, Holly, everything. So we got the 12-inch screen out of the car. That thing is absolutely nuts. So we got the Pro screen. We got a Holly Dominator. We've got all his control panels, every bit of the wiring. We got the firewall pass-through connectors just to disconnect the harness, everything. And this is already set up for a modular Mustang engine. So the harness and everything, we don't have to worry about nothing. We can literally, with everything that he gave me, wire the entire car and get this thing drivable. So right now, even though it's kind of sitting here as a shelf, we do have a bell housing being made for this car. That was the major thing that we needed, was a bell housing to adapt the modular motor to the torque tube of this car. So that's being made right now. Once that gets done, it'll be a billet bell housing. Once that gets done, then we'll be able to start making engine mounts for this thing and set the engine back in the car. We already know it fits, so we'll be able to set it back in the car, and then we can get to work on wiring this thing, making us a set of headers to house these massive turbos right here, and then really get everything on the car. So like I said, everything Holly. I mean, smart coils, you know, he hooked me up with his fuel pressure regulator, literally every, he gave me a whole box of stuff over here. You know, I've got, you know, about 15 smart coils, you know, the ones that were on the car. He also gave me his spares that he had in boxes in the trailer. I've got O2 sensors in here, wide bands, all the electrical cables, oil pressure regulators, everything imaginable on the car. We got it. So great things in store for this thing. Not sure we're going to put the screen yet, but if you come around here, please excuse the garage. It's kind of junked up right now as we're getting ready for this new building. But I think a great place for this would be literally make this a little bracket right above the steering wheel and have that thing sitting there like a PlayStation TV, man. That's going to be absolutely nuts. Absolutely nuts. But yeah, things are happening behind the scenes with the car. Just right now, we can't really film a lot of it because everything's just sitting here and it's being used as a shelf. But we are picking up parts. The bell housing's being made for this thing. This thing's, as soon as this shop is up, we're going to get underway on it. I mean, we're just going to go all out with it. So, you know, we were thinking maybe we were just going to leave it stock, like a stock Coyote unit and all that stuff. But being that we already got a 15-inch conversion on this, we got it on a set of drag radials, You know, brakes are done. We got, you know, crazy axles to go in. I mean, everything on this car is basically built to go drag racing right now. So we said, why not? Why don't we just go all out, build an engine for this thing? We're going to go Gen 1. It's just going to be nuts. You know, everything Holley, the big turbos, the whole 9 yards. So we're really going to make this thing go right out the gate. So stay tuned. The shop will be completely finished. Here's a spoiler alert. Dyno, lifts, full bar upstairs, TVs, you name it. I mean, it's going to be the ultimate kick it and build crazy stuff party spot. So stay tuned for that. It'll be completely done in about 2 months, and then we'll have this thing on a rack and we'll really be going to town on it. So I apologize for the wait, but things are happening, and we'll see you soon. Is that good? Make sure you hit the smash button on that like button. Is that good?
No, smash that subscribe button.
Hey, all right, we'll cut that out. Make sure you...
So long, gay boys!